Okay, so I just have the perfume oils here in this box that I'm going to be talking about. And as I've mentioned in previous videos, I was able to get some perfume oils from the company Oil Perfumery to review with you guys. And I'm quite happy with them. I think that they're a really incredible product. So I'm just going to kind of go through them one by one and talk a little bit about the oils, how they perform, how they smell, and just overall my impressions of them. There's 7 perfume oils here. There was 8. One of them I did give to my boyfriend. It was a dupe for Tom Ford's Oud Wood, and you guys, it was spot on. It smelled so good. When he wears it, I cannot tell the difference between when he's wearing the Oud Wood perfume oil from this company or the real Oud Wood. Just as kind of an introduction, this is from a company called Oil Perfumery, and Oil Perfumery is the sister company of Oakcha. So many of you have heard of Oakcha. I've actually done a video reviewing some of the Oakcha fragrances, and they do replica as well as their own original creations. So the majority of the ones that I have here today are replicas, and I think there's one original creation out of these 7. And what I will say first of all about all of them is that they all seem to be very high quality. The packaging was really good. None of them leaked on the way here. They do seem to smell like they're made with with expensive ingredients. They don't smell cheap. Yeah, so I will just tell you the ones that I have here. So we have Macao meets Vegas, which is one of their own original creations. We have Love by Killian, Creed Silver Mountain Water, Frederic Malle Portrait of a Lady, Tom Ford Cafe Rose, Tom Ford Soleil Blanc, and Tom Ford Santel Blush. So we have the dupes of those 6 plus their original creation. My favorite ones out of these, I would have to say, are the Santel Blush, their original creation, and the Love by Killian. The other ones, I could kind of take them or leave them. Okay, so this is what the perfume oil looks like with the cap off. It has a little metal roller ball. It doesn't leak. It never feels like it's getting greasy or running out or anything like that. Like I say, this is my first experience with any kind of a perfume oil. I have to say I do prefer a spray. I'm just not very likely to use a perfume oil because I like to spray my clothing, and I kind of like to spray it all over my whole body and get a little bit kind of just all over, like my hair, my neck, my clothing. I don't just like to apply to one place. That being said, when my boyfriend wears his, he only applies it to his forearms, and it's very, very strong. When he walks around, I can smell it pretty well, so I think it projects, even if it's not being sprayed, I think it does project pretty well. So this is their original creation, and this is called Macao meets Vegas. This, you guys, is incredible. It is a very masculine scent. I guess anybody could wear it if they wanted to, but this one definitely does lean masculine. This is kind of a rich, spicy, woody fragrance. There's some oud in here. I don't have all the notes in front of me. This kind of reminds me of something like Mancera's Oud Vanille, but a lot more masculine and without all the vanilla. So they did a very, very good job with this. It is so strong. It is so potent. And it literally does remind me of Vegas. I don't know what they put in here that does it, but they hit the nail right on the head, and it smells really, really incredible, you guys. And they do project really well. They last for probably 10-11 hours on the skin. And I actually wore them all day and then had a shower and washed myself with soap and water. And when I came out of the shower, I could still smell this Macao meets Vegas very, very strongly, so it did last for quite a long time. The other ones that last for quite a while is anything with woody notes, anything with, some of those deeper, like woody, earthy kind of notes. So the Cafe Rose lasted for quite a while, and the Santel Blush also lasted for quite a while. Some of the other ones were a little bit light and kind of went away a little bit more quickly. If you're looking for a really unique, deep, dark, oudy fragrance for men, I would definitely recommend trying this one. It's really, really incredible. So like I mentioned, you guys, I haven't actually smelled the real ones of these fragrances, so I can't say how close these ones are to the cologne or the fragrance that they're supposed to smell like, but the one that was Oud Wood, like I said, was spot on 100%. So I'm pretty sure that these ones would also be fairly close. So let's talk about another popular one. This is Soleil Blanc. This is their version of Soleil Blanc from Tom Ford. It smells very similar to the Eau de Soleil Blanc, but stronger and richer and creamier. Again, I can't speak to how similar this is to the real one. I have yet to smell the real one, but this does smell very good. Definitely has those coconutty kind of tuberose sunscreen vibes. It also smells like it's got some nutty notes in there. There might be a little bit of citruses in there as well, some floral notes, but definitely it's just mostly that really thick, creamy, coconutty sunscreen type of a scent. I'm just going to take the cap off here. Yeah, so I just gave this a smell again, you guys, and as you know, I'm not a huge fan of the Eau de Soleil Blanc, and I really don't think I'll be a fan of the Soleil Blanc. I'm going to smell it, but if it smells anything like this, which I'm pretty sure it'll be pretty spot on because these guys are incredible with how close they come to their fragrances. It's just not my vibe. It's a little bit too coconutty, a little bit too sunscreeny. I just prefer something a little bit more brighter, floral, gourmand, and just not so coconutty. I'm really not all about the coconut in my fragrances. If you like coconut and if you like Tom Ford's Soleil Blanc, definitely check this out, you guys. These oils retail for $19.99 US. Some of them are a little bit more expensive. A couple of them are a little bit cheaper. I will put the link to their website in the description box. I will also put the link to Oakcha in the description box. So definitely check them out, you guys. I highly, highly recommend them if you like any of these fragrances. They have so many designer and high-end fragrances. I think they also have quite a few niche on their website as well. And like I say, it is uncanny how close these guys come to the real thing. And it's also same thing with Oakcha. It's unreal how close they come to the real fragrance. You cannot tell a difference. So highly, highly recommend. We'll just very quickly talk about this one. This is their impression of Love by Killian, and this one is really sweet and really gourmand. I actually really like this one. Again, I haven't smelt the real Love by Killian, so I can't compare how similar they are, but this one is really lovely. It's a really beautiful, feminine, sweet, kind of a sexy smell. And just in general, because they are oils, obviously they're going to be stronger. They're going to be a higher concentration of the perfume oils themselves, and they do last, like if you have a bath, even if you sit in a hot tub, you guys, I honestly think you will still be able to smell these on yourself when you get out. Like I say, I do prefer to spray myself. I don't think I will be using any of these perfume oils myself. However, if I was somebody who is into perfume oils and enjoyed applying oils to myself, these would be incredible, and I would probably stock up my collection. They're just not something that I see myself using personally. So we also have Creed Silver Mountain Water. This one smells really nice. This is a little bit more masculine, but it's also kind of a bright, sparkling, masculine scent. We also have their version of Frederic Malle Portrait of a Lady. I hope I'm saying that properly. Not my favorite. It's nice. I think it's very well done. I've seen a lot of people say that Portrait of a Lady is like a masterpiece and one of their favorite classy feminine fragrances. I have yet to smell the real thing, and I'm not crazy about this one. And lastly, we have their versions of Tom Ford's Santel Blush and Cafe Rose. Out of these two, I have to say that Santel Blush is my favorite. That one is kind of like a creamy, woody sandalwood fragrance. It smells very, like the name implies, it smells kind of like a nude, blushing, kind of a wooden. It smells kind of like a nude, blushing, kind of a woody scent for women. Very soft, but definitely very woody, and it's really beautiful. Yeah, it's just a really pretty scent. Out of all of them, that's one of my favorites. That's the one I could see myself wearing the most frequently, probably more for like the evening, the winter time. And Cafe Rose is very pretty. It smells like it has some oudi notes in there, maybe a little bit of a gourmand. There probably is a coffee note of some sort. And there's also definitely that rose. And it's not my favorite. It's okay. Leans a little bit masculine. And that Santel blush is, yeah, it's gorgeous. It smells really, really nice on the skin. All of these really warm up nicely with my skin chemistry. They all smell incredible on my skin. Like every single one of them smells good on my skin. So you guys, that is really it for today's review. I know this wasn't like a super crazy, maybe not super interesting review, but for those of you who have been asking me to talk about perfume oils, and for those of you who've asked me where I purchased my perfume oils from, this is the company. I do highly, highly recommend them. They make really high quality products, very, very similar, like 99% similar to the real thing that they are trying to replicate, as well as some of their own incredible creations. Like I say, out of all of these, my favorite one was their own creation. They did such a good job. It just smells really high end, and it just smells actually like, this smells like it could be an original like high-end Tom Ford or Creed or something. This smells like it was made by just a really expensive perfumery. I definitely recommend checking them out. I don't have any kind of coupon codes or anything for you guys. I was just gifted these to try for you, and I will probably be gifting a lot of them because, like I say, I just don't see myself wearing the majority of them. Check them out. I will put the link in the description box below. And yeah, let me know if you've tried any of these or what you think about perfume oils. Again, I just really prefer spraying myself. That is the only reason that I probably wouldn't be investing in a lot more perfume oils. But yeah, that's it for today's video. I hope that you guys really enjoyed, and I will see you guys next time.